say, is there something that any of you guys want to talk about, something that we haven't covered, or you think that's important, or something that's worthy of being discussed at least? I'd like to open it up to you guys and hear your questions, concerns, comments.
I'll say something. In every, nobody wishes a downturn in America. Nobody wishes it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have one here, okay? And usually during these times, it's the greatest wealth transfers that are out there, right? For those who are strong, who survive, like I say, the opportunity is going to be unbelievable on the other side. And I believe, like I say, there is a silver lining to this thing, and I believe that, like I say, there's going to be a lot of money to be made in the next year and thereafter. And honestly, what I think is going to happen is, and it happened in 2008, the weak are purged out. And that's, in some cases, that's a good thing. Those are some people that aren't doing business right, people that, don't take care of things correctly and stuff. They're probably not going to make it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I think the people that do business right, that are strong, are going to reap the benefits from this unfortunate crisis. That's what I think.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. Anyone have any insights they'd like to share?
Yeah. I'd second what Glenn said. I was kind of thinking along the same lines because I didn't want to seem so doom and gloom after the last comment, right? But I really do believe that this is kind of that weeding out process. The most exciting part of any kind of recession or any kind of reset of any sorts is that, the facade, right? The posers, the charlatans and things like that, they tend not to last, right? They tend to get weeded out during a time period like this. And I love seeing that there's going to be less and less deals to see. You'll see the people that actually are really good operators in the real estate side, like the people on this call right now, right? And I do believe you got to be patient, like many people said, is really watch, look for where the trend is going, watch for what's coming up, and watch for the opportunity. And I really do see this as an amazing opportunity to look forward to, to be engaged, that there's really not a shortage of opportunities even now or later. There's plenty of ways to actually profit, and not off the sucking off other people, but profiting in a way that there's actually opportunity where you can serve and actually create solutions, right? I think we're all solution providers in a sense, and we're trying to do that. And the most adaptable of us, those of us that adapt the best to these times, are the ones that are going to come out on top. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely agree with Chris. I mean, it's a shock to our system, but we will learn how to adapt. I mean, it feels like the economy is in a medically induced coma. I mean, the last time I think that we had a shutdown was like this was the energy crisis. So, we got past that, and, it's just learning how to adapt, like Chris was talking about, and really, connecting with the people in your circle is only going to make you stronger, right? So, that's my 2 cents. I just think that people are just focusing so much on the doom and gloom and not really focusing on the opportunities that are around them, the connections that they're able to make now that everything is slowed down.
I have a couple of thoughts on the subject. So first, let me start that we all now is the power and the time for a prayer for our friends and family, and a time to remember our families. I'm talking to my mother every day now. It's really, really important now not to focus only on the financial ramifications of this, but more on the family and the impact and the relatives. And I'm in New York. I already have, difficult situations, family members sick, some people, friends and families that pass. So just a reminder, life is fragile, and we have to do the best we can to spend time with your family and talk to them if you can't connect. It is a little crazy that you can't go see your, the relatives 3 minutes away because of the risk of the virus. That's the first point. The second point that I wanted to make, in every difficulty, there's an opportunity. So this is a difficulty, and like everybody else just said, this is certainly an opportunity to do a lot of good things. So it's an opportunity for people, especially the doctors and the nurses and the ambulance people. They are doing great service for the community. It's an opportunity to recognize them and say thank you for their great work. It's very important. It's very difficult times, but they are serving. And we all need to think, how can we serve the community? And certainly we folks on this broadcast are all well off. We're all doing fine, and we will find great opportunities in real estate and do very well. But again, I wanted to focus the last message. It's a prayer time, it's a family time, and it's time to serve the community. Really, really important.
Well said.
Yeah, I totally agree. we do get focused on the financial and business side of things, but we still have to remember that this is affecting real people. There are people that are passing away.
Mm.
And it really is a shame. It's not just about the financial, but you have to pray for the families, pray for everyone to stay as healthy as possible. Our frontline health workers. I mean, there's people in that industry that, they're making minimum wage that are out there exposing themselves as well.
Yeah.
Think of the folks that are in the grocery stores and, keeping us all fed, and the delivery folks or the restaurants as well. I mean, all those people are sacrificing as well. So those folks that are watching us, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're going to be doing this every Thursday, same channel, same time, foreseeable future, because we want to.
And not always the same guests.
Jonathan will probably not be here next time.
Kicking me off.
We try to get perspectives from a lot of different real estate investors as well. Mm-hmm. Would like to touch on something that Mike had talked about last night. You guys weren't on the call last night, so we'll save it for the next round. But if you're in a fund and how you're thinking of your investment going for the next quarter or the next 4 quarters, and what your fund managers are having to do to make sure that they're staying safe as far as protecting from downside and having plenty of reserves that are set aside, because there are going to be some short-term delinquencies, and how do we do that without interrupting the returns?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for being on the show this week.
Yeah, you all were great.
And those folks out in the audience, hope to see you next week. Same time, same channel. Take care.
Yeah.